Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Colorado. Carol here, and a happy morning to you. I'm going to kick off this vlog this morning. I don't have a whole lot going on today. I just figured I'd hang out with you. I'm at home. It's a weekend. We're relaxing. I have some things to get done per usual. I just feel like that is the nature of being a working mom. I work, and then on weekends, I pack in all the rest of it while simultaneously trying to rest and recuperate and all of that good stuff. So we are in the closet this morning. I have my house dress on because I don't need to go anywhere right now. And I wanted to show you this house dress because I decided to purchase the viral no back house dress. And I'm sure you've seen this all over TikTok and Instagram and Reels and all of that good stuff. And I don't usually fall for a gimmick or a fad product, but every once in a while, I like to dip my toes. And a cozy house dress, that sounds right up my alley. I love dresses, as you all well know, and I use house dresses in general, and I have for years. If it was good enough for my grandma, it is certainly good enough for me. Don't mind my ring light, but here is the full length view of it. I am backed up pretty good because your girl is a shorty. I am only 5 feet tall, and so when I see long flowy dresses like this on the internet, I do wonder, is that gonna be for me? Is it gonna fit me correctly? But I decided to give it a go because it's not that expensive, and what do I have to lose except sharing it with you all on the internet and maybe returning it by mail. Friends, I'm in love. I've had this for a week now, been wearing it pretty much every night. I essentially get home in the evenings from work and on my house dress goes so I can do whatever I need doing. And it's just nice to take off the work clothes and put on your house clothes, you know? Today I've paired it with some earrings, totally not necessary, but I love earrings. And so, yeah, it is light, it is flowy, it is not cotton, so that is a bummer. And I am just wearing it with my house shoes. These are a present I got from Thomas this Christmas. I got it in green, and I'll show you the other color I got it in. As you can see, it is quite sheer. Yes, that is my leg, but it's not meant to be viewed out in the general public, right? This is a swim cover up or to be used around the house. I'll show you the back here in a moment, but here is what it looks like. And it's not very fancy. We've got these little straps to the side. The sizing is very forgiving. I sized down, so this is a size large, and it's perfect. And then I'll show you the back here now because that is the virality of it, right? The whole point is that it is a backless dress that you can tie up or down as you see fit. Okay, let's see the back. So when you turn around, this is what you see. What do we think? Is it a dress that you would ever wear, even just around your house? I hope so. Everybody deserves to feel comfortable in what they're wearing, first of all, but especially in their own skin, you know? Now I am going to pivot because I need to finish painting my nails. I do not generally paint my nails. However, this past week, it was National Girl Scout Week and National Girl Scout Day. And my girly pops and I at Girl Scouts painted our nails and did some future planning. And we had a blast. I just didn't have the opportunity to sit down and add multiple layers to my nails because I was supporting them, right? So I want to just clean it up a little bit and make the color darker. I do love the green in general, but just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I'm so excited, you guys. Cookie season is done. And I just have the last little bit of closeout to do this weekend. But in general, most people's accounts are at zero, especially Joanna's. And speaking of my little Joanna Banana, I am so proud of her, y'all. She did so amazing this cookie season. This may have been our easiest cookie season yet in terms of keeping her motivated to continue to her goal. So much so that she exceeded her goal by 100 boxes. So originally we had said, hey, if you get to 550 boxes, like that's going to be great this year. Mom has a lot going on. And we got to that point, and instead of stopping, girlfriend was like, hey, really want to get to 650. That was like her personal goal, right? There's like, hey, there's the goal mom would prefer and Joanna's goal. And so we just kept going, and she did so well with cookie booths and marketing and talking with customers and all of that. And I'm just so proud to watch not only her, but all of my Girl Scouts as they get older and wiser and more confident and self assured through cookie programming. It really is an amazing asset. And I know that there are people out there that are like, it's just child labor. But really, that is so little part of what we are doing. Obviously, it's labor, it's hard work in the sense of you are physically moving boxes around, you are standing outdoors in these booths in cold weather, sometimes in the snow here in Colorado, and that's just a little part of it. Really, it is the time that we get to spend hanging out at booths and collaborating with customers about what they would like, having those public speaking skills under her belt, money counting, looking at inventory management, all the stuff that I'm doing, the Girl Scouts are doing on their own like micro level, and it's amazing. I'll say from like a grown-up level, I've learned so much by doing cookies over the years, and my math skills have improved so much just by managing all the inventory and helping with cash counting and things like that. I'm going to apologize if you heard that. Dustin, of course, is right behind me and just had himself a very good sneeze. All right, I need a Q-tip to kind of clean up some of this stuff. I feel like I have this one part of my nail that like doesn't want to take with the nail polish, which is very strange. So anyway, always easier to paint with your dominant hand. Now I'm about to switch. So, good luck to this hand. Always looks like it was done by a preschooler. What are you going to do? Again, this is not a professional situation by any means. And in general, I don't usually paint my fingernails at all. I usually stick to my toenails because I type so much for work, but I wanted to hang out with the girls, but I need it to look nice. And I didn't want to just take it all off. I felt like I put the work in. I might as well keep it on for a little bit and enjoy it. After this, I am going to get myself some breakfast and just kind of hang out for a smidge. So I will pick this up with you all in a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to give you a view into like where we're at. I know I've talked so much about cookie season because it means so much to me. And quite frankly, this time of year, it just takes up so much of my time and my headspace. Now that it's over, I plan on taking myself to the spa. And then Thomas and I have a trip upcoming in May for our anniversary. And now I can actually start to focus on that and planning for that because I just needed to wait till we were a little bit closer. And cookies, man. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Ta-da! That looks way better. I love that. Why do we do that when we're showing off our nails? Okay, that looks way better. In the time that I have sat here, I have continued to watch a YouTube video. I'm watching a podcast, so it's like 3 hours long. I called the doctor's office and made an appointment for one of the kids, which is amazing, sense of relief. But I was on hold for quite a while because you know how that goes. And that's pretty much it. And I sat here and did like a million coats, it felt like. Now I'm trying not to ruin it, but I need to get some food in my body. Yes. You know what frustrates me about calling the doctor though? Well, in this case, I was calling Children's Hospital because I'm scheduling something specific, and there's a million departments at said Children's Hospital. But what drives me crazy is when you call one line, as indicated in the phone number sent to you, and they go, oh my gosh, you don't need to speak to me. You need to speak to this completely other department. we're gonna go ahead and get you transferred right over. Thank you for your patience. And then you go to that next line and you sit and you sit and you sit. And it's not their fault. I understand in America, the medical system is quite broken, but it is frustrating. I want to show you guys something before I forget. So 12 million years ago, I thrifted these and I showed them to you all. And I was like, I don't know where I'm going to put them. And we decided to put them by the front door because I think they're cute. So we've got our little front table situation filled with stacks of mail that needs to be sorted. But I think it looks cute here. All right, and I need your advice, friends, because my original want was to get rid of this front door and get a different front door, but that's expensive, and this door works just fine, and we had the exterior painted, and now the outside of that door is painted. Here's my question. Do I paint this door and make it Friends themed, or do I leave it this really boring color? These are the things I wonder. I'm a girl that likes pops of color. I do prefer like this kind of neutral wall color situation just because then I can fill it with all my goodies. But what do we think of the door? Leave a comment down below. Make it Friends themed or leave it alone. Okay, go away. All done. Go. Go downstairs. Go. Dustin, go lay down. super basic. But let me tell you, with that Ozempic in my body, I need plain. Unfortunately, that is a firm reality.
So we can see. Can you help me turn over the laundry? We gotta get it down here to up here. Look, see, some of your stuffies needed to be washed. Can we dry?
Well, look at that. Video's done, and med refill is done, and I had some goldfish. It is much later now. It's 2:30. The kids are still asleep. Teenage life, right? I am going to make myself some lunch. I'm going to have some frozen little pigs in a blanket that I'll show you. I guess Roxanne's taken herself downstairs. Good for her. And I'm going to have that with some applesauce. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling like. Now, what's interesting is something like a hot dog is a processed meat, which is something that inherently has more histamines in it already. So there is a chance this will hurt my belly. But I'm hoping that portion control and moderation will be the key with this. But I also have a new prescription for Zofran, which has been very helpful. Okay, see, this is what it is. It's from Kroger. Frank's in a blanket. Aren't they cute? So cute. Checking in a bit later. It's dinner time. We were having some fish and crab cakes and some stovetop stuffing and broccoli. Thomas's plate looks better than mine because this had a little sticky situation happen. Hey friends, next day. Nearly forgot to end this video entirely. Here is today's outfit of the day. I'll show you a full pan once I'm done with this little clip. But I wanted to show you the other of the backless dresses that I got, so that way you can see that. I will have a link down below if you might be interested in checking it out. This is not sponsored by any means, and I don't know if it will be an affiliate link. But if you're interested, I'm just gonna put it there. I wanted to show you, so this is how the back comes. I'm gonna untie it. Makes it really nice and easy to untie, and then again, it gets super stretchy. This is the other color that I purchased. It is a red wine style of color. The only thing that I would say about this after wearing it consistently is I wish it had some pockets, but it would also weigh down the whole situation, and the whole point is that it is light and flowy. I'll tell you, we do not have air conditioning, so in the summer months, I have a feeling this is going to save me. But this is the color. I absolutely adore it. I did purchase some other things from their website as well because they have a bundle situation that you can purchase, and they have a bunch of stuff. They have bras, they have underwear, they have those sleep dresses, and they have some lingerie and intimates. So I'm going to share with you one of the lingerie pieces that I purchased because it is so pretty, and it fits really well, and it is soft and stretchy. So if you are a plus size gal that enjoys a little intimate piece, I would highly recommend. And I ordered the other items in a size large, even though I wear typically around an extra large. And this item I actually ordered in a 2X, and that's because lingerie tends to run small anyway. But like I said, this is nice and stretchy, and I love the material. So here she is. I'm gonna back up so you can see it. And essentially, you wear it like this. Love the pattern and detailing. Again, really soft for what it is, and stretchy, which is nice. And on the back here, this is kind of what keeps you in. It is expandable, or you can pull it in if you need to. And this is the bottom shorts area. So this is the front, or the back, excuse me. And this is what the front looks like. I really like the frilly skirt that it gives. And then, you know, I'm just gonna say this. It's a little open, crotchless situation for all of your easy access needs. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. So I got it in this green color, and then I purchased it in a baby pink color. Mwah! That one I have worn. It is beautiful. And when I tell you, the garment is comfortable. And with that, we are going to close out this vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, friends, seeing what I've been getting up to. Don't forget to let me know down below what you think about the whole front door situation and what a girl should do about that. And I will see you in my next one. Bye. Outfit of the day before I say goodbye. So I have this top, little undershirt situation. It's like a, I don't know, yellow, greeny, chartreusey. I've got a stain here. I also have a pen mark on here somewhere. It is what it is. And then I'm pairing it with some black pants and my little black booties and some socks, which you cannot see. And then to go along with it, I have my super cute UFO earrings. Love. Anyway. And then I have it layered with a sweater because, you know, it's Colorado. In the shade, you're cold. But it's gorgeous out right now. So we're going to go out to dinner and yeah. Alrighty. Bye, friends. For real this time.